Hey guys, welcome back to Stinson Farms. Hey, today is August the 1st, 2024. And yeah, it's already August. It's hard to believe it's August, but it is. And believe me, the weather that we've been having the last few days feels like August. I think the heat index today, I think the temperature today is supposed to be 92, 94, but the heat index is supposed to be between 106 and 110 later this afternoon. And it is already warmed up and I'm already soaking wet. But it's plenty hot, and we'll probably be in a different, we'll probably be somewhere different, or I will, by the time it gets that hot this afternoon. I'm not going to hang out here and endure those temperatures today. But got a project going on, and something I hadn't told y'all about. And you know, on one of my videos, recent videos, I told you that I was retired from public work. July 8th was my last day, and so I'm full-time farming, and I'm working from home, and I've got some things that I've got to do that I want to do, and I've got some projects going on. And one of the things that I'm doing to make a little money, plus I need a lot of wood myself, but one of those things is a little sawmill. And this is a Norwood LM30, and we just unboxed it a couple days ago and started putting this thing together. And I'm not going to go step by step putting this thing together, because there's at least 1,002 pieces, and it is a lot of pieces, and I'm not super fast. I'm taking my time trying to get it together right, and we're coming along. Got the track all together pretty much, like a couple little small things on it, but we've got the carriage we're starting on right now, and we'll start building that up. But we'll have this thing together and going here shortly, and kind of excited about getting it going and sawing a little lumber. We've had mills in the past, and it's been a while since I've had one, but we've had them, and you cut a lot of our own stuff and do some custom sawing for others and sell some wood, but not trying to make a killing, just trying to make a little extra income in my spare time. But this is it. It's a Norwood LM30, and I'll be able, when I get it completed, I'll be able to saw about 22 foot stuff. I'm putting it over here in my barn across from the house, and I've got this shed I put on here, and I'm putting it in the shed. I had to come in here and set me a couple extra posts, and then build me a header up here and take a couple of posts out where I could have some room to get the logs in and out. And I'm gonna box some of this in. I'm gonna leave me some a way for air to get through, but also box some of it in so I can keep some air out when it's colder. But that's what we're working on today. Been an interesting little job, but it's coming along. I've got a bunch of trees that are down. I've got a bunch of big trees, oak trees, and some ash and walnut that's been blown down in these recent storms over the last few months, and I'm going to get those sawed up. I've got a bunch of cedar that I want to saw, and projects I'll be working on is of course boxing this barn in, and boxing the eaves. I'm gonna leave my big part of the barn open as far as driving in and out of it, but get the eaves boxed in and box this wall in here between the mill shed and the other shed, or the main part of the barn, and get some boxing on this here so I can be in out of the wind a little bit in the winter time. But the plan is to do all my sawing right here. I'm not going to move it. It's not going to be portable, and I've got enough room here on the left side where the dust is going to be expelled over here, which I'll have all this stuff cleaned out. But I can come right in here with my skid steer and clean the dust and stuff up. I've got a wood chipper sitting over there. I'm gonna chip my slabs up with that, and I'll mix those with the sawdust, the chippings and the sawdust, mix those up and make us compost piles and stuff to put on the garden and different things, make us a little mulch, and try to use everything, not be wasteful, and get some benefit out of everything we're doing. But that's what we're doing, and hopefully I can get this thing together and it'll saw. It is completely disassembled. This whole entire meal came in all these boxes sitting over here. Well, some of them I've already emptied and thrown away, but yeah, it didn't come in a piece over 4 foot long, so it is a bunch of pieces and a bunch of bolts. But I just want to bring y'all along and tell you what we're doing, and I will be back in this same video, and as we progress along getting this thing put together, and show you some different stages along the way. Like I said, I'm not going to show you everything because it's going to take me a couple days more to get this thing together and get it tuned up, but it's a slow process, but it's coming together good. You got good instructions, pretty good instructions, but good enough I can get it together, and hopefully we'd have some fun with this thing. I've got some other building that I need to do. I want to shed my barn up the farm, have a place to park my hopper bottom. I've got a garden shed I got to build for my wife over there, and also I'm going to saw a pattern for another cabin. We're going to build a cabin up at the farm we have now. The other cabin that I had, the farm and that cabin, we sold it, and it was 50 miles between the farms, so that was a lot of running. So we sold that one. We're going to build another cabin up here on our farm that we're cropping, and I'm going to try to saw the pattern and not buy anything for it that I don't have to buy. I'm going to try to saw every bit of it, and I think it'll work out fine. But this is what we're going to use to do it, and I'll bring you back here in a little bit. It'll be just a few seconds for you, but it'll be a while for me. But I'm going to do some work on it, get some things together, and I'll bring you back and let you see it. Well, we're back. It's been a few days since I started this video, and I've been working on the mill just when I had time, and I think I got her. I think she's complete, and we're going to try to cut something with it here maybe by the end of the day. But this is what she looks like. Norwood LM30. It's got the 18 horsepower Vanguard engine on it, and I think, I hadn't measured it for sure, but I bought some extensions to the track, put them on. I think I can saw 21 feet total, so I've got some 20-foot barn poles to cut, so that ought to get me good there. So there she is, and hopefully she'll do the job. I've had her cranked and running. She runs good. Blades tracked, running good. Everything works like it should. We've just got to get a log on here and see what she'll do, and I'm going to try to do that before the day's over. Right now I've got to clean up all of this mess, get all this stuff out of here. I want to grade this side down a little bit, get my box blade in here, smooth this up, backfill a little bit around the timbers here on the mill. where she'll be setting good and solid, won't wiggle and move on me. And then later on today, if I get time today, I plan on putting a log on here. So there it is. I know this video is just pretty much a teaser, but it's one of those things that I was talking about earlier in the year. I just didn't go into detail about what it was, and this is what we're going to be doing in our spare time to try to make a little money, and also to try to get some stuff cut for some projects that I've got, and we'll see where she goes. It's a pretty solid little mill. I've had mills in the past. It's been a long time since I had one. My first one I bought in the late 80s. I bought another one in the mid 90s and run it up until early 2000s on and off, and I sold it. But this is my first one since then, and this is a whole different brand, and I like it. I think it's going to be good. So, oh, look at this. That's not all my boxes. That's just what I hadn't took to the burn pile yet. This thing was in hundreds of pieces, literally. If you count the bolts, 1,000. I mean, it was a lot of parts, a lot of work to put together. But had decent instructions and put stuff together for us. No big deal. Worked in maintenance all my life. It wasn't that difficult. Just took me a little time because I didn't get to work on it every day. But we've got her now. Well, guys, I'm gonna clean this up over here and get it smoothed out, and we'll come back and look at that in a minute. Well, that is it. That's all the grading I'm going to do, and we're ready for some wood. Like I said, that's the archway we built to get our logs in. It's got an 18-foot opening. I'm going to saw stuff 20 plus, but I can get it in an 18-foot wide opening, no problem. And I think we've got plenty of room. Sawdust to come out on this side. I'll be able to get my skid steer and bucket in here, or my tractor and bucket in here, either one, and get sawdust out of here. But she is ready for a log. We'll try that out later today. But guys, this is all this video. I just wanted to introduce you to the little mill and get you prepared for some of the stuff that was coming. I will have some videos sawing, because that's what I'm going to be doing sometimes, and we'll continue with the farming stuff, of course, as long as we got stuff to do. But we're gonna be doing this too, so this will be a little bit of what our videos will be about, and I hope you enjoy that. But guys, it's coming up. Next time you see this mill, we'll be sawing some logs. And right now, while I got the box plate on the 3020, I'm gonna go grade my driveway. and then we'll get into something else. But guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next time.